So, to his back, he's got like the scene cracking like glass, and in front of him, he has like just a deep void, like of fractured memories.
Yes.
And I guess from like the door frame, he's going to look back at the silhouetted person.
You proceed to do so.
Are they still just shifting in and out without saying anything?
Yes. Still staring down at the battlefield.
Do you know how I can help him?
And you just see this individual slowly turn with the most coy of smirks on their face. Well, as much of a face as you can see or make out.
And they say, Lamau, no.
And I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. How say? I suppose that is all based on what you think he needs. That also depends upon what you acknowledge. There are two sides to his coin. A man and a monster. And then she looks back at you one more time. And yet, he loves each of those halves equally. And at that point, the entire battlefront just starts to fall away, bits and pieces, fragmenting and shattering. And a white light begins to overtake your vision, along with you and everything. And it fades. And Samson wakes up. It is morning. Good morning, Samson.
Does he like shoot up awake? Or does he just like, is he just settled? Like, how do I want to?
You're in a cuddle pile. You cannot shoot awake.
Watch me.
Then you accidentally launch Snowdrop.
Does he like jolt awake, or does he just come to wake up?
He just comes to. Now, before I get an assessment of what time it is, the first thing you're going to do for me is roll me a D100 flat.
Flat.
Flat. Neutral
That's
D100.
scale.
Slash R. That was 1,000?
You remember a random assortment of 31% of that entire dream.
Can it be... damn.
Only 31% of what happened do you remember. So roughly 1/3.
Rough. There was a lot going on in that dream.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in that dream.
Is he still in the puddle with Kala Nim?
Well, I suppose some of it depends. I would imagine Hyala gets up early to do more strength exercises because I can't see being blackout drunk last night stopping Hyala from lifting weights.
I can. Also, Chrome crashed for me.
Oof. Jade!
Hello?
Hello!
Hello?
Do you think Hyala has a hangover, or should we roll for it?
My guess is you roll for it. This is a dice rolling game.
No, it's not.
It is.
Okay.
This is a bad decision rolling game, and how bad those decisions are is weighted by the dice.
I thought it was a bad decision role-playing sim.
Yeah, that's where the roll comes from.
Did we ever make a go-to roll for hangovers?
No, no one has.
I guess it
Actually,
just
I'm
go
not
on
sure
a.
I do.
I guess it just be on a D20 fate then, right?
You'd probably be con.
Oh, so make a con
Considering
save.
Yes, considering it's basically
Yeah, we already did
seeing
that.
how well you suffer the effects of a poison.
Yeah, that's right. We already did con saves for this hangover stuff. That one time, Nim drank a bunch and wasn't alcoholant. Then she ended up having a massive hangover, and then Prin had to go wake her up, and then Prin didn't do that, and it was just it was basically let's see who we can get to wake. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, see who could get to wake Nim up, and then Samson was severely disappointed.
That I didn't get to kill Gerald.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Just trying to kill an innocent boy.
He was not innocent.
What do you mean? He would have suffered the punishment for his crime.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Actions have consequences.
And
Actions
steel
have
is heavier than
consequences.
steel is heavier than feathers.
No.
What?
No.
What the fuck?
Maybe con save DC 16.
Con.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, there's so many buttons to press.
The one that says con. Hey, good job.
Y'all would do better than me.
Okay, Kiala has no hangover.
Cool. Bye.
So, what time would Kiala get up for her ooga chakas? Her
7.
strunks.
She'll
7?
sleep in.
Yay.
So she starts at 7.
sleep in.
You can start making me those rolls, and I'll say Samson wakes up from his deep sleep at about 8.
Frogger.
And Nim, well, she gets up whenever.
Haha.
I didn't mean to make a light.
Y'all don't need no light.
What time does Nim get up?
9:13.
Of course. I shouldn't have expected any other answer. Also, Samson drank a ton. You make me a D616 Constitution save.
Couldn't it be like 14?
Can you just make it a lower number?
You know what? You're right. Samson drinks a lot. DC 17. We gotta see if he's going through the DTs.
That's not lower.
You know what? You're right. DC 18.
I'm gonna just have a fucking hangover then.
make me the 16.
Okay. Is that a save or a regular?
Save. No, you don't get advantage. You can get disadvantage if you like. Woo! No hangover for Samson. You made those strength rolls? Oh, I see one.
Yeah.
Pause yours. And while Samson's laying there, waking up, I'm assuming he lays down for a few minutes and he's trying to, put his head back together.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's just sort of trying to get his head back into sorts and
grasp at the fading memories of the dream.
Mm-hmm. And he wants, because he knows he wants to have remembered something, but he doesn't know if he remembered it yet. Or at all.
Will he share?
A note from the DM. Of the 1/3 of the information you remember about the dream, you do not recall the figure that you spoke with.
You remember Jack Shizzleton.
Yeah.
You know there might have been someone, but any actual information is...
What the hell were those long chairs called?
I looked it up. Also,
Is it a chase?
That depends on the pronunciation. It's a French word.
If you want to pronounce it very wrong, then yes.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not French.
Yeah.
It's a chise. Got it.
No. Anyway. So, Samson's gonna feel Nim kind of pat on him, and then she's gonna grab his hand, lift it up, and then bite it.
Ow!
Then she's gonna make a face. And then just slowly put his hand back where she grabbed it from. And then mumble, "You lied."
Samson takes 1 point of pierce damage.
Tooth damage.
That is an unarmed attack.
1d tooth.
Would you like me to roll?
Yeah, 1 point of damage. You've been bit.
Are you telling me if I want to take my chances of you rolling to see if you can break my AC with your strength?
Just take your point of damage, man. It's not like it's the first 30 seconds of the morning.
Yeah, take your damage.
Yeah, you've been tasted.
I'll give you damage.
I didn't realize Nim was a shark.
You absolutely failed to do damage to Nim last time. You had your chance.
He didn't fail. He chose not to.
Yeah.
He chose
By
to suck.
extension, didn't do it.
It's not a failure if you choose not to do it.
You just keep on telling yourself that.
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah, you keep lying to yourself like that.
Now I'm just imagining if Yella had slept in more, it would just be like nomming on her tail.
Then we'll just be ripping out Hyala's fur in little clumps and eating it.
No.
No. She doesn't eat with her fingers. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, would she be taking a fork and knife to heal him?
Did you get that a knife?
Pulls out dagger and acts like it's a steak knife.
You know, like, yeah.
Hey, but
You know, like.
Yella, why don't you walk over for no particular reason?
Okay, hello. Well, we'll come over and sit down and pull Nim's head into her lap.
Where's your tail?
On the other
not
side of
near
her
your
lap,
mouth.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay, so the important thing is does it matter? Nim seems to be reaching for something.
I'm wondering. Hold on, let me see something here. Da, da, da. Just looking some stuff up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You snap someone's neck when their neck is in your lap.
Easily.
I'm
How
aware.
to choke a child.
It's funny you say that.
How to shake a baby.
Yella pulls out some rope and gives it to Nim to nom on. Like a chew toy.
Christ, you're gonna break her teeth.
She's a changeling. She'll just
She
put
won't
him
bite
back.
down that hard in her sleep.
Apparently she does.
Nah, no one important has ever been damaged by Nim's teeth.
You say that, but I have a night guard and I have actually cracked it with the amount
Oh
of
my God.
pressure.
This bitch has bit me twice.
And you've gotten her back 0.
You have chew toy for sleeps. Do
Watch
sleepy
it.
Nim take?
Next time we're gonna be in a fucking cuddle puddle, so I'm just gonna Mike Tyson your ass.
You said Mike Tyson, and I immediately just
Sorry,
thought
got a
of
phone
the.
call. So,
I
Nim
immediately.
will
Okay.
take the rope, wrap part of it around her hand, and then just like rub her face against it. See that it's like really rough. Hold on one sec.
It's exfoliating.
And then eat it.
No.
Doing a lot of actions for being in sleep.
She's
and
in
then-
movie sleep.
Drop the rope.
Yella will collect it and put it back.
The rope failed the vibe check.
Dang. I was just like, oh, she's teething.
I will have to step outside in like 2 minutes. Well, that shouldn't take very long.
Don't die.
I will try not to, but it's not up to me.
Also, don't leave me.
Well, Nim's gonna be sleeping here. And well, Samson probably rubs his bite wound. And also, Sheep Nim bit Samson. That doesn't count.
No it counts.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Nim
it
has
does.
no control over that.
Yeah, Nim has no control over this either. There's still a
See,
there's
so
still a
this
doesn't
goblin.
count
thing
either.
he doesn't have control over.
I
Your
mean,
hand isn't up a knee.
I didn't make Sheep Nim take the action to bite Samson.
No,
No,
you're right.
Shay
Even if
did.
it was out of Nim's control, it was totally in Shay's. So I'm going
and it
to.
was hilarious.
And Shay is
Absolutely.
allowed to do whatever Shay wants to do.
That's
Thank you.
never been the case.
It is. It is.
No, Shay's allowed to try, and her DM is there to make her fail.
So you're gonna hear
as
them-
her DM, I'm going to have to agree. This campaign would be so off the fucking rails if Shay
I
had
have
any
no idea what you're
modern-
talking about.
We would
Well,
be
you're gonna
spending
hear-
an entire fucking arc shopping for ladders at a fucking ladder
Shay, let's mute
wholesale.
me.
Yeah.
Hey, you could go start your own campaign whenever. Jade, does this mean you're gonna DM? Oh, cool,
Shay's
Jade
DMing.
DM campaign. Cool.
Shay is our new leader.
No, because you have to be her DM and let her do whatever she wants. It's not the same if she's the DM. Ah,
She's
okay.
not outside.
Here, I'll teach you how
What?
to DM, Jade.
Hell no.
So Nim's going to
Wow.
start muttering
Fuck
about
damn.
Paninis and Mr.
Fucking
Cupcake.
Blasted.
Have fun with that. You guys talk about stuff. Be back.
What happened?
I
Shay,
said,
just step out.
yeah, I need to step out. Nim's gonna start muttering about paninis and Mr. Cupcake. Have fun with that knowledge.
Ah, Mr. Muffin, got it.
How fucking dare you?
What do we do without Shay?
Everything.
Get something done. I
You-
think.
First off, fuck you, but you guys can continue.
We love you, Shay!
I'm fucking blasted. So Samson's still not up from everything. He's just kind of like, he's trying to remember, but he's not remembering much of what he can do. And then he'll turn and see, like, Nim in Yala's lap. I go, morning, Yala.
Good morning.
How'd you end up sleeping?
About the same as usual. You?
I had this weird dream. About a bunch of fighting and war and nonsense.
Understandable.
Yeah, guess we're on the cusp of it, ain't we?
Probably yes.
Good morning, crew.
Yeah, Zanzibar. Good morning.
I am he.
Yeah.
And he just starts tinkering with stuff at the table.
Kayla's gonna brush Nim's hair.
It's probably like the softest shit you've ever felt.
Yeah, I could see Nim having a thread count to her head.
Kayla feels Nim's hair, and then feels Amka's hair. It's like, nah, still prefer the boyfriend. Or the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I won't make you into a coat just yet.
He's not really an ex. They just had a separation. One went to the world of the dead.
Woo.
Just because he's moved on doesn't mean you have to.
Everyone can move on.
I don't like death. It took away my boyfriend.
Several of them. And a few girlfriends. How you like them apples?
It took the one that I actually
You
had
know-
a child with.
You
I
know,
mean, it's
I'm
difficult
really
to have a child with her girlfriends.
In a world of magic, anything's possible.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, what
Maybe
do you
one
mean?
of them was
Copper's
trans.
not a
That
world
could
of
work too.
magic.
God. What did you actually say? I heard copper's not a world of magic.
I said Cotma's not a world of
Oh,
magic. Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hyala has one child.
You can polymorph
confirm.
anything if you're angry enough. Man, we made all these jokes about doing things while Shay was gone, and we've done like nothing while Shay's been gone.
Oh yeah, because Hyala's busy brushing hair.
Samson, quick, do things. The plot relies on you. I know this has never happened before, but
Samson drinks.
Oh yeah, drinking contest, let's go!
ah, thank God, plot advancement. Oh, hey Shay, welcome back. So Samson and Hyala are blackout drunk again.
Well, we're going out to fight later. Or now.
I don't know when that's ever stopped an alcoholic from
When
drinking
Nim wakes up.
themselves.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zanzibar, how do you make things magical?
What?
Do you believe in magic? Being a young girl is right.
Of course!
That would be the case for Nib, yes.
That's just that's how you do it.
A young girl's heart is especially good at being an arcane ingredient.
I don't want to hear Zanzibar say anything about young girls ever again.
Well, you know what they say.
Hyala picks up Nim and leaves.
Samson goes to. Even he's not sticking around for that shit.
Whoa, he has a standard. Good for him, good for him.
Listen, if murder was one of his standards, why would he be around either of you?
So he says what, and then you say,
Like, is there a way to make a thing into a thing but magic?
several,
Add E.
of which would be applicable to you? Runes, incantations, scrolls, which fall under incantations. Wow.
I mean, I just kind of want to get an idea of it, you know? You're a man who's smart at magic. Did you teach a man who's dumb at magic? Magic?
Well, that's what the vial of blood was for. Also, you already know how to read. I could hand you a scroll and it would not be that hard.
I'm back.
Hello?
Sorry, I had to catch a puppy.
Are those
Samson
things?
and Hyala got drunk again.
Yeah,
Again?
yeah. Morning drinking.
Yeah, they had an entire drinking contest,
It
and
was
now they
drinking.
both have a hangover. And Samson's apparently very academic when he
No,
gets
but-
blitz drunk in the morning.
In reality world, Hyala is brushing Nim's hair.
Oh, that's cute.
Why did you have to ruin it?
Because that's
'Cause
fucking
I like
adorable.
gay. And she needs to know that her character's hair is being brushed.
It's
presumably.
April 1st, Jay!
No.
So part of me is like, every time you brush, it gets frizzier.
Hyala's
I'm full of
actively
shots,
ruining
Hyala.
Lynn's hair.
No, she's just giving it more texture.
Mm,
It's
crinkly.
cute. It's a style. Shut up.
No.
Anyway, back to
Just because
Plotland.
Samson would look bad with frizzy hair doesn't mean Nim would.
Absolutely.
So what was Samson saying before Shay came back?
Oh, he was like, are those things permanent? Or do they go away?
A scroll?
Yeah.
Well, typically scrolls are one-time use. It's a lot of extra effort that really doesn't have much payoff to make a scroll that has multiple uses.
I mean, payoff for me.
Right. You don't know how much it takes to actually make a scroll.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Nim's still asleep.
Kiel's here.
Y'all enlighten us.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Enlighten us.
She explains the process of paper making. Oh, you meant to spell scroll.
That is one aspect, yes. Scrolls are fairly expensive to produce.
Unless you have a Nim.
It was still expensive for Nim. Even
Well,
though...
fine.
And even though money has no object on Nim's life, it still has a value to the world.
It's just, you know.
Yeah. Well, what about something else that has like a spell in it? You said something about runes, right?
Didn't Samson and Zanzibar already have a talk about runes?
Yeah, but Samson's like sleepy and he's just trying to. He's basically looking for a recap.
Like I told you
And then
before.
other people get to hear too.
Yeah.
I thought you
Imagine
guys-
that.
I thought you guys were there for that one. Good lord. Sassy. But, oh god, what the hell was my train of thought?
Recap on runes.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Rooney.
No, not Rooney.
Oh,
Rooney!
Not that dweeb.
can I have my not yet boyfriend here?
Well, like I told you before, the process of inscribing with runes is similar to that of making a scroll. The difference is that you carve the letters within a surface, and that creates a more lasting, permanent connection with the magic. A set of instructions for which it binds and ebbs and flows, and the productive force of that is, you know, typically reusable. I can think of a few instances, such as more explosive and destructive spells, which would not spare the thing that is casting them. Same way most teleportation circles are imbued into stone or floor panels. Very hard to move those. Even harder to damage them. And if they are damaged, well, there's a lot.
So Nim is gonna sit up, saying, "I don't want to move a mountain today."
Too bad you're going to.
Oh, thank you,
I don't care what you want, you're doing it.
Mr. Cupcake. That's irrelevant.
Objection!
Denied.
God, what the hell is going on here?
I think he's arguing with a sleeping teenager.
That seems pointless.
Oh, it completely is. But if you ever try it, she's very reactive in her sleep.
And Samson's gonna like like shake his head a little, be like, I know.
Damn.
Yeah, on nights I can't sleep, and when she's mumbling, it's really fun to just watch her respond to every little thing I say, no matter how insane or inane. It's kind of become a pastime, honestly, considering how little I often sleep.
It's the weirdest thing I've heard in this entire fucking campaign.
A man, anybody literally trapped in a room with a bunch of people and can't sleep, and somebody's just perfectly reactive to anything that's given to them? Sounds like fun. Pickle, pineapple. You know, desk. I don't want to build a bridge. It's funny. Alright, I see how it is.
Oh, I'm eating a watermelon, man. There's a reason I'm pausing.
Ah, okay.
I want a melon. Why don't I have a melon?
Cause...
Did you have pizza bagel?
What?
You
No,
heard
she
me?
had pizza bites.
I was so confused.
Good. I don't want to be.
Is Yella still brushing Nim's hair?
Has Nim woken up?
Not
Hell
fully.
no.
Of course
Then
not.
yeah.
It's not 9:13 on the dot. It's gotta
What
be
time
9.
is it around?
Timekeeper?
Samson woke up at 8. Samson's been up for a little while, so probably like, I don't know, 10 to 9?
Pogers. 10 to 9 it is. Anyway.
Hmm.
So, who's ready to fight an apocalypse?
I mean, I'll be ready in a little while.
Just imagine Zanzibar giving the okay, snapping his fingers, and then shooting Samson the okay sign. Doesn't actually, but it'd be funny if he did it.
Hmm. So how big do you think something should be to put some magic-y runes on it?
Well, it depends. The more runes you need, the smaller you need to make them, given the surface you have. And runes typically, depending on what you're doing, have to encompass a certain amount of the surface area of the object in which you're carving. There's a reason why scrolls have their place. They're just much easier mediums to deal with.
Hmm. Well, that'd be something cool to try and learn and work on, don't you think?
I suppose. That seems more like an entertaining process for you, considering I have very little use for runes, scrolls, or other incantations. I can wiggle my fingies and bend the fabric of reality. As he just stands there wiggling his fingers.
Who says fingies in this day and age?
Does Nim actually say that?
Yes.
Is Nim awake?
Yeah.
I say a number of things people disagree with, or don't understand. It's kind of the territory. Good morning!
Good morning. Why is there a weird taste in my mouth? Tastes like sand and alcohol.
Wow, that was some rope you were chewing on.
When was I chewing on rope?
Mm.